Good morning. Today I'll be presenting to you the topic of water quality and water pollution in Miami. I'll be talking about this topic from a political perspective and giving points from where politicians would give their points. Now, the first thing we should discuss is what really is water quality and water pollution. Well, water quality refers to the chemical, physical, and biological characteristics of water based on its usage standards. Water pollution is the contamination of bodies of water, typically because of human activity which has a detrimental impact on its uses. Now, where else in the world is water quality and water pollution really bad? For one, we have Ethiopia, then Papua New Guinea, and then Chad. In Ethiopia, 61 of its pollution suffers from poor water services. However, given that Ethiopia is an African country and it's its most populated country, that means over 64 million people lack access to clean water. In Papua New Guinea, almost 2/3 of the population does not have access to safe drinking water. And in Chad, nearly 6% of their population depends on getting water from unsafe, open sources of water like rivers and streams. Now, what are these places doing to fix their problems with water quality and pollution? Well, Ethiopia has a USAID program that aims to increase the access to safe water supply and basic sanitation in rural and urban areas. So they have a program in place to help deal with their water. In Papua New Guinea, they have a 3-year program that's set up by UNICEF, and they are expected to benefit 160,000 people, including 40,000 children from 200 schools, 36 health centers, and 800 neighboring communities. So they have a 3-year program to help improve not only their water situation, but also other issues that they have going on in that country. In Chad, many ecosystems have suffered from the short-sighted and environmentally hazardous farming practices. So the UNEP holds overgazing and unsustainable irrigation projects culpable for Lake Chad's ongoing disappearing act. Now, what's going on with the water pollution in Miami? Well, pollutants are generated from land-based activities that can be conveyed to drinking water fields, coastal waters, and other natural areas by stormwater runoff or other discharges. Sources of water pollution can include improper storage or disposal of liquid and solid waste, storm runoff, or filling or dredging of surface waters, and can even come from contamination left behind from land practices of the past, like construction and things of that nature. Now, why is water pollution a problem in Miami? Because, basically, this is asking, what's causing water pollution in Miami? And basically because of things like storm runoff, poor handling of waste, the filling or dredging of water surfaces, excessive traffic, tourists, and even contamination from previous land uses and practices are potential sources of water pollution in Miami. So a big chunk of the pollution in Miami comes from tourists because Miami is a very high tourist. Well, Florida in general is high. Has like a high tourist percentage. We have a lot of tourists, a lot of people that come do the jet skis, boat parties, come here for vacation, and they leave all their trash, and this is a major problem in Miami. Now, what is being done in Miami to fix the problem? Because we have all these issues. We need things in place to kind of prevent things from getting worse and to help the current problems we're having. Well, the city of Miami has several programs in place to lower the increase of pollution in Miami. Those programs are Miami Waterkeeper, Plastic Free 305, Stormwater Management, Surface Water Monitoring, and Well Field Protection Areas. Lots of little programs in place. Now, what is my solution? What am I, as a politician, gonna do to help water pollution and water quality in Miami? Operation Clear Waters. My nonprofit organization will take steps to get rid of the existing water pollution and take steps to prevent future water pollution in Miami. Our goal is to genuinely improve the qualities of our waters here in Miami. So what really is going on here? Well, our problem here, in quite generally, is not the amount of water we have, is the amount of water that can be used by humans and also other species. So I feel that we need an eco-friendly way to improve the quality of water, not only to make it available to humans, but to just improve water quality as a whole. Because we need to be able to use the water, animals need to be able to use the water, plants need to be able to use the water. We just, in general, need more water that is accessible and can be used. Because Earth is filled with water, but we don't have enough water that is accessible to us and that we can use. So what will my organization do? We will create petitions, create new jobs surrounding the issue, get the community involved, get schools involved, make a program in the schoolings to help water pollution, educate people. With that program that we put into the schools, we'll also educate those kids and really teach them about what's going on in their community and around the world. And we want to make a real change. That's our main goal, is to make a change. Now, what about the water that's already polluted here? Well, I want to gather a group of experienced scientists. I want these scientists to invent a prototype to clean any water and make it accessible to people. This prototype will benefit billions and millions of humans and who knows how many organisms. I want this prototype to be able to take any water and make it able for you to drink it and not have any doubts about it. Wash, brush your teeth, I want you to be able to do anything. I want you to be able to take the water off the street that came from the sky and be able to drink that water. Now, what are my group members doing to change this problem? Well, Isaac is coming from an economic perspective, and Isaac wants to use 5% of funding wants 5% of funding to go to more water waste treatment plants. And Shanice, looking from an environmental perspective, she wants to make upgrades to water waste treatment facilities. Now, what have I learned? I learned that we have a serious issue with water quality and water pollution, and that it needs to be fixed, and we don't have enough water that is accessible to us. Thank you for listening, and have a good day.